Last time on Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh shit! You're starting quite close. You're a bit of you're showing a little bit of pixels. Now let's get back to making poems. What is up, guys? This is the Filipino Taku, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. In the last episode, we started the Sayori route, or at least I think we started the Sayori route. And we show our childhood friend our careness for her, because we're childhood friends. We should be taking care of each other, because that's what friends are for. So yeah. So now we're going to continue on to showing our poems. So we have Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica left. Let's go with Natsuki. We go there from descending order. Okay, this is a weird silence. What is going on? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. Oh my god. I'm going to have a hard time with you. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need you to show mine. Not that you like it. Okay, this is a very short poem. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. You just said it again. Peoples can try, but that's about it. Okay, I'm not sure how I'm going to react about this poem. All we have is some animals and some people with the can and some verbs. Yeah, that's a poem. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Wait. Did I said I like it? What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be real disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, so we're done with Sayori and Natsuki. Let's go now with Yuri. Yuri? Hi? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Aw, it's okay, Yuri. Yuri buries her face into her hands. Couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gone anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. Bleh. There goes my English speaking. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you more valuable feedback. Natsuki could be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologized to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily. It's as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which herself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, whoa, we got a cursive one. Okay. Goes under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Okay, I like the handwriting, but I don't think it's one's like a poem. It's more like a message, a kind of indirect message, if that makes any sense. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What are you talking about? No, you have beautiful handwriting. In fact, I would love to have that kind of cursive writing. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like your poem. I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Mm-hmm. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Red. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is being symbolically compared to a ghost. Oh, okay. I hate those intermediate words, English words. lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Ah. And last but not least, let's go with the club president. Hi Red. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I would be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. I'm kind of a bit nervous. Don't worry, Red. We're a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Oh yes! Monica knew it. Yes! She fucking knew it. I knew that most of all those words I pick is relating to Sayori. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you to find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Okay. I also laugh with you. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Alright, so Hole in Wall. Okay, that's a weird title. It could have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I never know. I wasn't home. I peer aside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched in it with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. This one is a bit, how do you say, all over the place. You know, there's some things I don't understand, no, but I can guess the hole in the wall thing. Oh, and I just noticed that each one of the girls has like a different background music when they're showing their poems to me. Like when they show me the poem, they have like a specific background music. That's awesome. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Whoa. Okay. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. That's nice. They're giving you a tip, a tutorial for how to make a poem. Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Woo! That's not a sigh, by the way. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Red did it too. I'm not sure if I liked your poem too, Natsuki. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Red liked my poem too, you know. Yeah, I kinda like Yuri's poem more than yours, Natsuki. I'm sorry. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh shit! Oh shit! What is going on? What is going on? Why is the music stopped? What? Why is it stop? Oh? I didn't realize you were invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? Oh, we got a new music. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Red appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do more overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew size and bigger since... Oh my god, my coughing. Oh shit. Oh my god. Did that really just happen? What? Your boobs magically grew a size bigger when I came here? Like, what? Really? You're showing up to me? Is that what it is? Well, damn. Okay. I see you, Yuri. I see you. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turn around me. It's as if just noticed I was standing there. Red, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If I could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted? I can't pronounce that word shit for no reason. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Red. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Red? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course, it's going to be... So we have Natsuki, Yuri... Help me, Sayori! Okay, if I go with Natsuki, I think I would transport it to the Natsuki route. If I go to Yuri, I would go to the Yuri route. So I would stick to the Sayori route. So this one. What? Natsuki? Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri. She doesn't say anything though. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Red. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? That's my childhood friend for you. Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. I think of all the 4 girls, I think Yuri has the biggest of them all. Just from looking. Big and beautiful. Oh, what a great way to put it that way, Sayori. And apparently, I think Natsuki is quite jealous. Sayori. Sayori tries triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whispered to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come up as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. I kind of feel you, Monika. You know, being with a leader and all, you know, it takes a time. It takes a very long time to make yourself feel like a leader and all. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not that I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? Monika knows. I think she ship us. You know, me and Sayori. I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes the 2 of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you feel all about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Red, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. Yeah, sure. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Yes! Next time, I'm going to make a better poem for Sayori. It's gonna be good. We gotta be doing this, that. We gotta be lovers by the end of this. Yeah! Red! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Okay, sure. I said I don't want to do those laughings, but I just can't help it, you know. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, how about what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. You can see why they made good friends with you. Phew. So, you know, Red, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't come to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this! Alright, so this is round 2 of the poem making. But we're going to end it here, guys. If you guys notice I have a little bit of coughing here and there because it's been a while since I have this coughing. I mean, it's getting to heal up just a little bit, but it's still there. So I'm very sorry if you expected some cuts here and there, some coughing. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed the video, press the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos. It really helps me a lot. Also, if you have some thoughts or questions, leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to respond to it. As always, stay smart and stay awesome. Thanks guys for watching. Salamat.